What a day in the life of an absolute freedom savage. We have Klaus Schwab's henchman doing extreme damage control, taking a stance on Bitcoin. You would be shocked at what he thinks about our disruptive technology that we're absolutely changing the world with. You guys are going to be shocked when I show you this video. Absolutely incredible. We also have Biden's PSYOP unraveling before the American public. And this plays into what today's title is, XRP's biggest lie. I'm going to be digging into some of the back end of what XRP and Ripple particularly have been doing in the background, who they're funding, and the initiatives and the talking points that they're pushing forward to try to kill everything around it. Absolutely incredible. It's going to be a weird show. You guys are going to get some probably spicy takes. Some of you may not agree with what I'm about to say, but that's what we're here to talk it out about. Got Owen on the sticks, hanging out, chilling in the seat. We ended the stream. It was the start of the stream. It was the end of the stream, as they say. Mass adoption. What is up? What is up? Chanka, Nicole Ministator, Truck Dano, Dirty Dan, Mr. Mark, Bullshot Parade, Manawak. I think Manawak coming to the pizza party soon. Small Face Noto, what's up? And Trundle the Great. Absolutely incredible day in the markets, folks. We, I know we've all been looking at the Bitcoin price and over the past few minutes here, shaving just below 70K on Bitcoin. Hey, la-diddy oddity with the gifted blockchain membership to Crypto Stevo. Very nice, very nice. So Bitcoin giving up just a hair here. We got Ethereum. $3,700 right now. XRP is a strong stable coin sitting here at 54 cents. And Cardano still 50 cents. Nice to see. Shout out to that. But Avalanche still moving. We got Avalanche up 11% on the day. Looking good. Polkadot hasn't pumped much. It's only just under 7%, 15.9 on the week. Looking groovy. We're looking just fine. And largely, you know, we talk about altcoins heavily here. I really think that we have some good time to keep accumulating our favorite projects. Make sure that we're looking into the things that have the highest development activity, the largest community base, that are absolute savages that just will not let go. Then sometimes you have to take into account, maybe sometimes you're in a crypto cult, right? Maybe just a little bit of objective viewpoints just to make sure we're making the right choices here. But speaking of cults, Yuval Harari from the World Economic Forum. And now just some background on Yuval. For those of you that are unfamiliar, this guy, very intelligent speaker. He speaks at Davos quite often and historically has set the groundwork for why people deserve and need to be controlled and that it's good for you. That's what this man's approach has been largely. And again, very intelligent. He has very convincing personality. Yuval Harari, let's have a listen to him just to get the blood going here. Let's see what he's thinking.
Bitcoin. I've recently said that Bitcoin is a currency of distrust. I was just repeating what Bitcoin fans themselves often say. They argue that they don't trust the banks and governments that create dollars, yens, and other currencies, and therefore they prefer Bitcoin. Bitcoin fans may have good reasons to distrust banks and governments, but it doesn't change the fact that Bitcoin is based on distrust of human institutions. Mm-hmm. This is unfortunate, for the whole purpose of money is to create trust between strangers. Farmers grow food. Shoemakers make shoes. What is the function of the financial system? Finance creates trust. Financial devices like currencies, bonds, and shares create trust.
Okay. I'm going to stop right there. So what he's saying is that we love Bitcoin because we don't trust our fellow man or our banks or our governments. Oh my God, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. We have a lot of data showing why we shouldn't trust the World Economic Forum and the WHO, all those organizations. But the fact that he is trying to say that currencies are only here to put in trust into the people, that is not what he's been saying. In his previous Davos speeches, he was speaking about the immense power of CBDCs and data aggregation to know the customer and the person that it's servicing better than that person knows themselves. For instance, it'll take into account everything that you search online and understand what your preferences are, things that are within your retina reaction system that you don't feel or know are happening. It takes that data into account, thus giving the power to Coca-Cola to overpower their advertising to people that are susceptible to it, vice versa. The things will know the deepest and darkest realities of people 20 years from now, and Yuval was well aware of that. But now I want to explain his approach on CBDCs. He was very, very interested in the power of controlling capital movements with CBDCs. What the hell? Oh my God, it's Nick. Oh, get that. What up, Nick? We're talking about Yuval. Yeah, we're talking about Yuval. I was giving some background to Yuval.
Yuval Harari.
Yeah. You know, because he came out today and he's so disappointed that us Bitcoiners just can't seem to trust people or governments. And saying that, something that really just lit me up is that he's saying that the biggest use case for currency is to show that trust, to instill that trust between banks. You trust that the person that you're giving it to is going to give you the goods back. They trust that it's going to hold its value. But he's completely skimming over the fact that he was talking about the immense excitedness he had to control our literal ability to purchase goods should we have a retina reaction to a political figure we don't like on the television. You know, these are the types of things. You know, this is the invisible walls, the invisible cell that they're trying to create around us. Yuval has been working on it probably about 20 years. But I'm a little lit up about him right now.
Yeah. I mean, he wrote this book called Sapiens.
Yeah.
I'm cutting an orange, by the way. That all the Bitcoin maxis were reading back in like 2020. The guy's essentially controlled by a demon.
Yeah.
He's not human, and he should be. He's just a mouthpiece for the underworld and the supernatural evil, and everyone should definitely be cautious with everything that comes out of that guy's mouth.
He's very convincing.
He's so extreme they kicked him out of the World Economic
I
Forum.
know.
That's how extreme this guy is.
Well, dude,
he's not smart.
And what do you
okay?
think about that? We had Klaus getting out today. It's probably not a good look for the World Economic Forum to have the leader be just the obvious idol for what is actual tyranny, right? Like Klaus turned into like a supervillain. And
yeah, I mean, this is the end of the World Economic Forum as we know it.
I'm feeling it.
He is the WEF. No one can keep that vision together except for Klaus. So this is actually a great day for America.
It really is.
This is a great day for crypto. Our bags are pumping. Everyone here watching Blockchain Basement. Yeah.
We're pumping, baby.
Yeah, I know.
And we're winning.
Pumping.
It feels good. You know what I mean?
Feels great.
But I still have the aggravation about them putting us into the red with these dumb ESG initiatives to begin with. The whole idea that we can just at scale implement wind turbines and solar. I'm a little lit up about it again.
Yeah.
You know, and it's related to XRP and Ripple and Greenpeace.
Yeah. I mean, look, XRP and Ripple, they're, how do I say this? They are the, well, no, I won't say that. I don't want to be too mean to the XRP and Ripple people. If you are holding a bag of XRP, I actually did find 50 XRP in my Exodus wallet today.
Did you? Oh yeah, you were snooping around for some extras there.
Yeah. And I couldn't move it because I needed 100 XRP to move it off of Exodus. So I'm stuck with that 50 XRP for probably time in memoriam.
Oh God, no.
Actually, I'd rather just send it to someone. The first person who can DM me, leave your comment below your XRP address, and I will literally send you the XRP from my Exodus wallet because I don't want it.
Yeah. And really, you know, I'll get to why the XRP comes into this, but Yuval and the World Economic Forum, their wet dream is to roll out this CBDC, have you controlled, implement carbon credits, carbon tracking, and take away the ability to literally eat meat. That episode we did on Friday last week. I mean, it's out in, it's out there. It's just, I don't feel like people are talking about it because I feel like there's a degree of exhaustion or something like that going on. But
I know. Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot to take in, but
I mean, when French fries at Five Guys are $10.
Dude, I saw your post. These
are the end of days. This orange, I'm cutting it with a knife because I'm on camera. I don't want to be like digging into a orange. But yeah. $10 for a small fry. Five Guys.
Dude, but they're good fries. But yeah, it hurts. I can't go there all the time, you know.
That's expensive. I mean, you know how much $10 can buy you in just straight up potatoes?
I went and had a full Mexican fajita lunch for $10.
Brag.
Just now. No, I did. You know, and then we have all this stuff with the SEC seemingly backing off. But there are still Bitcoin maxis out there that are trying to tranche the idea of a Ethereum ETF actually being approved. I saw this. I know it feels like it's going to happen, doesn't it? Justin Belcher with a Bitcoin as a B in the Belcher word. Imagine holding a bag of ETH knowing that ETH is an illegal security.
I love it.
Ethereum Foundation under sweeping federal investigation. Spot ETF will be rejected. ETH in death bleed versus Bitcoin. Vitalik is dumping again. This is so narrow-minded. I feel like to still have this opinion that ETH's a security at large, that the people that are involved with it need broker-dealer licenses. Like, it's so disgusting to see this type of mindset still existing out there. This guy's probably got a lot of followers since he came across my timeline. Well, actually not that much, only 7,000 followers. I need to build up mine. Who am I to talk? I only got 2,000 people on mine, you know, so got to turn up the heat. But being an advocate or Bitcoin maxi right now, seeing the Ethereum ETF actually come to reality this week, got to be a little bit scary, but it's the way that the world is moving. There is no stopping this. I feel like, you know, what we saw with this from Marty Party, more evidence something has changed at the administrative level in the U.S. regarding crypto.
Yep.
Now seeing a second crypto company move its headquarters back to mainland USA, Circle. I felt like when I saw this, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think about this? Are you shocked by it, or would you expect
I mean,
it?
Circle's own, they're Goldman Sachs.
Yeah.
If anyone's going to get the green light, it's Goldman Sachs.
Oh yeah.
If I see KuCoin come back to the United States, then I'll be on board.
Okay,
but
so-
right now, Circle's just like, okay, yeah. Like,
So you're
whatever.
setting the level, the bar real. I mean, KuCoin coming back to the U.S. That's a tall order. I don't know if that's going to happen. Over and under. I mean, that would be nice. There's a lot of people that love using KuCoin, but that'd be hard to see. I really, when I saw, and you're dead right about Goldman Sachs, I just feel like so much changed over the past week on the the public relations side for the Biden administration. They're getting raked over the coals. People were, shouting at them that even from the Democratic side, because they realize you're not going to have the young vote. You're not going to have, and it also people in crypto, they are monetarily sound, largely. You know what I mean? Like they have ability to support with a financial backing the candidate that is going to work in their best interests. Shout out to you, $0 Giro. Speaking of financial backing, gifting a membership to the basement. Bobby Fett, what up? Join the Discord.
Bobby
Link
Fett.
That's a pretty sick name.
What is
Bobbly
that?
Fett.
Bobbly
Fett. That's a pretty sick
Bobbly
name.
Fett. I like that. That's a weird name, but I like it.
Yeah, I just feel like the ether had changed this week. The Dems realized that they were getting raked over the coals. And they had to change their tune pretty quick to have a chance.
They're doing
the
that. They're
election.
expecting all of us to have very short memories.
Yeah.
And the people who are on the fence in crypto and don't want to vote for Trump, they want to make it easier to not vote for Trump.
Yeah.
But I think people in crypto have a longer memory than normal people.
That's a good assessment. Yeah.
The only reason everyone sees that this is a craven political move, and they're not going to buy it. I don't think so. Owen's looking up Magpul.
He's deciding on foregrips right now. Let us know in the chat. What do you think? I mean, I'm
Guys,
torn
plus
on this.
one if what is this foregrip for?
He's doing an AR build.
An
Yeah,
AR
556.
build. All right, so he foregrip for an AR. That seems just like
I have
a
a
carbine or is it like a full size AR?
Oh, it's probably full size.
It's
Yeah.
a pistol, 12.5-inch barrel.
Oh, it's okay. All right. I don't.
All right.
Good thing your mic was off.
Yeah,
when you answered that.
Okay, so if it's not a full size AR, then don't get a foregrip. But you get the carbine. Carbines are legal. Like
I know. I know.
carbine.
And you know what? The ATF shot that whole brace debacle down in September. I just realized. So I'm kind of changing stuff.
Yeah.
Let us know in the chat. What should Owen go with? Okay, I like the angled foregrip or no foregrip right now.
Oh, the 45.
Yeah, the
45
40.
degree
Well,
one?
yeah, it's a 45-degree angle. It's pretty nice, or none. I used to have the one that just goes straight down the vertical. I mean, you get a lot of strength and solidity out of the straight down grip. The one that's at an angle, I just felt like moved through doors better, like doorways. You know, it never got snagged.
Have you seen this champion online on TikTok where he's doing combat reloads of a shotgun?
No.
Okay, so first of all, this like Asian dude with like a turquoise shirt and a hot pink hat, and his matching turquoise and hot pink like Mossberg combat pump shotgun or something.
What?
Yeah, fully customized. He's shooting it out of range, and then he's doing like 3 shots and then doing a combat reload. But what he does is he throws. Here, hang on.
This is safe to show on YouTube.
This is a super shot.
This is-
basically. So what he does is he throws the shotgun on his shoulder like this, gets into his bag and does load, and it comes back down.
Okay.
It is the most badass thing I have seen in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, that's not easy to do.
And he's running through, boom, boom, boom.
You catch your thumb if you're not paying attention on. doing that, man.
It was badass. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I'll have to check him out.
Yeah.
I vote, and veteran's probably the right one on this. He angled, I was voting angled, but he's saying closer to the mag well. I would take that advice, Owen. So yes, and now we have all this sentiment changing on the SEC's approach to this ETH ETF.
Yeah, sentiment changing.
Yeah.
Larry was like, Gary, you're fucking this up.
And this all plays together because you remember Larry Fink got a call and contact from all those attorney generals like a year and a half ago, pulled away from the ESG initiatives, and then has since moved into Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just feels also connected. And then Kevin Paxton was he's being considered for Trump's VP right now.
Kevin Paxton?
Kevin Paxton. He's out of Texas. Look at this. Kevin Paxton being considered for attorney general pick. Look how they label it. Look at the news, how they
Biggest
label this.
what the hell?
This is how they're labeling Kevin Paxton.
It's the New Republic.
Well, yeah, I mean, but still, this is the top result. This is the top result. Look at
first of all, Google search is broken.
I know, dude. I went on there just to pull up the statistics of how many animals are killed by wind turbines, and
You can't find it.
No, it's absolutely gone. So, this is how they present this information. Kevin Paxton was part of the state attorney generals that went after BlackRock to tell them to get the hell out of these ESG initiative investments, stop taking money from us to literally obliterate our economy. That's what it was. They were taking investments from these states that their economies are based on energy production.
Yeah.
And then they're using that to go after green only initiatives. What the hell is that? So that's some like 7D chess that was figured out by the attorney generals. And I think that helped, how's this play into crypto? I think that helped our movement into this ETF for Bitcoin get approved and actually get pushed forward.
Yeah.
I think that they realized that this is a giant mistake. Their books are read, not to mention the commercial real estate problem they had. It's just incredible how these are all interconnected here. Now, this from Ryan Sean Adams, just some connecting the dots speculation. You know why Prometheum planned the launch this week? Like, why this week? Because this is the week Gary planned to deny the Ethereum ETF, but now it's looking like he can't because he got a phone call last week from his handlers telling him to approve the ETH ETF or it will cost Biden the White House. Spot on. I didn't even read that part, man. He is right in the same frame of thought here. So this is a service no one wants and no one's going to use, brought to market so that Gensler has a pet example for Congress to show someone who came in and registered. And now Gensler is going to be completely abandoning them and approving the ETH ETF. Absolutely hilarious. This guy is, hold on, pull my screen down, Owen. I got to do a quick, pull this screen down. You got it? All right, let's see here. He reminds me of someone so spot on, like, but his hair's pulled back. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, yes. So tell me that this guy right here doesn't look like Professor Snape with his hair down. This guy is straight up Professor Snape. Absolutely, I think.
Shout out. Pour one out for Alan Rickman.
Oh, I know he's died.
He did die.
He did such a good job on this part he played in Harry Potter. And then J.K. Rowling, I really didn't like her because when COVID was going on, she was pretty woke. She was all about the jabby jab, the masky mask. She has since, I guess, gotten, I don't even know what the right word is.
She's a TERF.
A TERF?
TERF.
What does that mean?
Trans exclusionary radical feminist.
Okay. And
so the we call them troons in our side of the industry. The troons are lit up with JK. JK is public enemy number 1. Public enemy number 2 is probably I don't know, Matt Walsh. Public enemy number 3 for the troons.
Matt Walsh is out there.
Is me. I finna get arrested in June.
Yeah. We're probably on many lists, man. Chemistry Bro's got a good question.
Chemistry Bro, welcome back, dude. I haven't seen you in a minute.
I was actually just thinking about you, man. 1070 on the table. What are we doing with it, Nick?
So first of all, the box is a lie. This was brought down by Tim. And it's not a 1070. There's actually a 970 inside.
There's a 970 in there.
Yeah, so he's a liar, but we will give it away. We will give it away. If you want a 970 just to do a little mine.
Yeah.
We'll give it away.
You're going to give someone to start on mining with this thing.
Just plop it down and just let her go. I would mine Ergo with it.
Okay.
Ergo or Chlor.
I really believe you when you said that. You sound like it's a really knowledgeable, like...
Yeah.
Not like grandpa age, but grandpa knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You've been around the blockchain.
I've been around. I've mined a couple blocks.
Yep.
Say that much.
And we got to do more mining videos, man. We got to do more mining videos.
These are hard time. If you type in GPU mining, you're going to get like 15 videos saying GPU mining dead? Question mark. So
give them some hope.
I got to give them some hope.
So we have this coming about Prometheum, now useless because they are the golden child Gensler had in mind that's no longer got a seat at the table. Get fucked. Now, Uniswap founder Hayden Adams, this week the House plans to vote on FIT 21, a bill that aims to regulate CeFi to stop another FTX. On the DeFi side, the bill says a person shall not be subject to this act in relation to decentralized finance. Very, very big deal and clear step in the right direction for the company. There's a lot of bills going around. There's a lot to keep in mind, keep track of. They got SAB 121 going to Biden's desk, going to get vetoed, going to have to go through the House of Representatives and the Senate once again with a 2/3 vote to move it through. Now Fit 21 making its chance, trying to get through there. You know, and maybe the calls that Joe probably received this weekend will... What if he says yes to the overturning of SAB 121? You know what I mean? That stopped banks from feeling comfortable to custody digital assets. That's a big deal. I mean, if he turns the cheek on that, says fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we need to get Caitlin Long from Custodia Bank on here because she's really has her ear to the ground when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I'll send her another DM, but C90 FTW has probably already clipped this, but we should put it on X and get her on the show because we want to know, first of all, A, when can I open up a Custodia Bank account? And B, when can I move to Wyoming?
Absolutely.
Is there any cheap real estate left in Wyoming? Because damn it.
Yes, there is. You just have to go in the prairie. It's cold.
But that's not cool. I don't want to be near the prairie.
It's cold. It's windy. There's plenty of animals. Okay. There's plenty of...
In the prairie?
Yeah. I mean, there are deer, you know, and pheasants. You get pheasants and deer out there. And if you have to survive, you're probably going to die cutting wood to stay warm. Just, you know, it gets cold out there.
Dude, I was looking at, anyways, this is total sidebar.
It's fine. Let's go. I'm thinking about Cheyenne,
Are you watching Clarkson's Farm?
Clarkson's Farm? No. Where is it on?
Bro, you have to watch this show. It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
There's a show called Top Gear. They all cover cars and stuff for like 25 years. Anyway, the main dude from Top Gear, his name is Jeremy Clarkson, this British guy, bought a farm and is basically learning how to farm. He bought 1,000 acres of English countryside. And he is teaching himself how to farm.
Oh my
and it is
God.
incredible. You will love it,
dude.
You will love it. But he's talking about land and stuff. Every time I watch the show, I'm just like on land watch trying to buy land. But you could get 400 acres in Maine.
Yeah.
In Maine.
Yeah.
Guess how much 400 acres in Maine will run you back?
$200K.
Not 400 acres. 400 acres goes for about $500,000.
Oh, okay.
But still, it's outside of like Bangor, Maine. Like you're like 20 miles outside of Bangor, Maine.
$500,000 for 400 acres
of like mountainous Maine property.
Okay. I mean, maybe you're so close to Canada. You know,
but you're not in Canada. That's why it's great. So you get the Canadian weather, you get the moose, you get the elk, you get all that stuff.
Might get caught by shrapnel when Justin Trudeau decides to bomb his own people. You know what I mean?
But you're gonna have so much loot.
Imagine the immigration.
Imagine.
So, all right, now you got me thinking about where the hell I'm going to buy my lot of land. I was thinking about getting something closer to the office here, but like deeper in the woods, just a longer driveway, closer to town. Maybe, I don't know. It's such a tough call.
We could just get an apartment like room together.
Oh, no. Definitely. No.
Guys, plus one in the chat if Drew and I should be roommates.
Dude, we're roommates with we got like 20 people total, you know, all our kids and, you know, another 20.
They could just hang out on their own. They're fine.
It would be such chaos. The new puppy let me sleep last night. So
that's right. You're a glutton for punishment, bro.
Yeah, you know, I got to get what I can. So now we're talking about a little bit about Trump. This is from Ryan Selkis, 2-bit idiot. President Trump showed up for crypto in 1 week, sparked a $200 billion crypto market rally, forced Senate Dems into submission on the SAB 121 rule, forced the resignation of the FDIC chair, forced the SEC to reverse course on its ETF approval, and upped Fit 21 odds of passage, all in a single effing week. If you do not think the orange one can literally move mountains, we are here to show you that is false.
I love that. Ryan Selkis is one of the smartest bald guys in crypto.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty based. He's being invited. He even Trump let him speak at one of his, you know, that was a big deal.
Well, Ryan, let's just say I'm aware that he has political ambition.
Okay.
I have secondhand knowledge of this.
Really?
And I think Ryan would actually be really good in Trump's cabinet.
Yeah, that'd be pretty amazing. It's pretty interesting thinking about Trump's cabinet right now.
I would imagine that Trump is going to have a digital assets committee or secretary of digital assets coming up.
It'd be reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, he is the biggest holder of Trump token.
Yeah.
He will be the biggest holder of some other tokens here in the future.
Oh man, Trump token just on a rip. I think I have it coming up here.
Got their spaces tonight. We're gonna be on.
Yeah, we're gonna be on the
We're
spaces.
gonna be on the spaces tonight.
Here, look at
token.
Trump token's price. I mean,
My God, isn't that incredible?
This is a cup and handle on a year's time frame on a meme coin. You
I
guys.
love it.
So, and this is related to a person that's probably the most polarizing, most used name in the entire world. This thing is going to absolute send. The same way as Bowden token. These political tokens, this is where I think absolutely ridiculous amounts of money is going to flow into. I liked your post. I can't remember what it was. It was related to just the liquidity that moved into crypto over the last, say, 28 or 24, 48 hours.
It was 100% increase.
That's
in
not
volume.
bad. Not bad.
I think it was in 6 hours.
Yeah. That's a little bit of money, man. That's a little bit of money. And, you know, we've been watching like 20, 40% pumps, occasionally a 5X or a 10X here. We're not to the point that we're actually waiting for here, folks. The only profits I've been taking because I needed to, got to build out some parts of the house or whatever. So, you know, I'm doing all that. And, you know, really, I have a couple macro stories here, but I got to get into the altcoins. There's a lot of altcoin action going on.
Are we going to talk about microplastics in our testicles?
Tiffany Fong is on one.
Well, I wasn't going to bring her up, but yeah, I mean,
did you see her account?
I try not to.
Well, she's talking about is nanoplastic ball coverage. You know,
it's so cringe.
Where did that come from?
Well, because there's microplastics in our balls, Drew.
Well, I know this.
Everyone here, even if you're a woman, you have balls and there's microplastics in them. I'm sorry, but they tested 23 ball samples, cut them open, and there were microplastics in those testicles.
Oh man!
So I don't know what that means.
It means we need to buy more NADs. Okay.
Oh,
yeah, we need to buy more
segue.
NADs.
Let's go ahead.
Let's go to
NADs. Basement 10, right?
Yeah.
Or what
basement is just the it's just link code basement for more money off than they already give you.
Yep.
Let's see here. So these things, why we're talking about these?
I wore them yesterday.
I
was erect the whole day.
You were. Is that why you didn't come on the show?
That's why I didn't. That's why.
That makes sense, man.
I just had to be sitting down at my desk the whole day.
Look, this band, though, on top of protecting my nuts from the chemicals, the band for concealed carry, I'm a little thicker. I got the dad bod going on for sure. Yeah. And, you know, sometimes that little savage folds over and creates this damn line on my hip. These things don't. They hold the line.
Yep.
And I love having my 2A on me in my waistband with these things on. There's no other way to go.
Yep.
So make sure to get yours. Description has the link. Get yours now. Look at this guy.
Who is that man?
This, I think, is a man outside of Chernobyl.
He just bit a beer can?
This guy I just came across, had to show him. Pretty serious out there in Russia. Now
and Ukraine really thinks they can win.
I know. And Russia's running their nuclear drills, actually starting up. So talked about it last week. They were planning on doing these. I do believe this is the first time in history they've done a nuclear drill at scale. So interesting to see them putting the money and manpower towards this, especially given the times being around what's going on the macro. And you have Taiwan's advanced chip maker ASML and TSMC reportedly both have kill switches to disable the world's most sophisticated chip making machines if China decides to invade Taiwan.
Oh yeah. If China goes after Taiwan, all electronics are going to be frozen in time for like 10 years.
Oh God.
Because they will shut down the silicon foundries. They may destroy them. TSMC may do scorched earth.
Yeah.
Because the last thing in the world you want is Winnie the Pooh in control of all the world's silicon. And yeah, I mean, there will be no electronics made for they would shut down the plant for a year, which would have a cascading effect on the supply chain for years to come. So,
so this is super sketchy for me because
I love it. Bring it on.
Well, I feel like the Taiwan thing is happening. I feel like it is happening. I felt it for a while.
Yeah.
It hasn't happened yet. A couple things happened before I thought it would. Like I knew Ukraine was going to come first, but I thought the next step would be Taiwan. Instead, we saw Israel and Iran.
Well, this may be Act 2. I tell you what. Yeah, everyone who's sitting around in Silicon Valley figuring out how to be the next big AI project. Mm-hmm. If this goes down, there's no more AI.
I know.
AI is dead.
Which
is why, put the camera on to me. President Xi Jinping, please invade Taiwan.
Oh my God. Oh
please.
my God.
I want you to ruin
Oh,
Sam Altman's life
no.
so bad.
Oh my God.
Please invade Taiwan.
That is exactly like lighting our neighborhood on fire to save our house. But,
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
oh my God, that's scary. All right, well, we got NVIDIA earnings coming up,
That's
and I'll
the clip. That's going to be me.
I'll
Please
probably.
invade Taiwan.
I mean, we have NVIDIA earnings this week, and AI coins are about to pump. That's the chaos of the life
Yeah.
we live.
I love it.
We know this danger exists for AI at large.
Wow, we wow.
You know, we see NVIDIA earnings coming up
Tomorrow, right?
tomorrow, and this is from Tech Dev, and he's just showing the total market cap excluding the top 10 in the previous bull. And really what we're looking at here is a potential larger cup and handle. And this is really, if you look at, Taco was showing me this because he decided to go into kind of a backed up view of Ethereum the day today as we're pumping like crazy. And God damn, this is the entire market cap of Solana.
Oh,
Right there.
There
Absolutely
it is.
incredible. So let's go to a larger time frame here. Go to the weekly. That looks like a pretty basic cup and handle to me. Taco is pointing this out, and my God, if this thing plays out, distance from the top to the center of this bad boy brings you to a $7,800 Ethereum. Absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
If this does play out, we're getting near the good times, but I mean, we still have some time. Again, here's the Bitcoin dominance, not yet rolling over. Essentially, it may happen sooner than we think, but we did see a tight coil here before it dropped off. This one is a little bit more chaotic before the drop off. So I am torn on if we're going to see just sideways tight ranging action or if it'll be volatile type shelf action. But either way, I think that we still have about 190 days to build out good altcoin bags before things go absolutely nuts. Let's see here. Where did that one go? So looking at this, just outside of the top 10, this at large is also looking like a cup and handle that's getting ready to break out for the altcoins. A lot of pain for people that have been holding good altcoins, seeing Bitcoin absolutely moon hard, waiting for their time in the wings, buying things they believe in. And you're about to, I'm not going to, this is obviously not financial advice, but my focus and stubbornness is what paid off biggest in the last cycle. And I think that we're about to experience that same type of thing. And yesterday was the largest daily ETH candle in 5 years.
I believe that.
That's crazy to think about. Man, what happened to Michael Moore? Let's see here. So an individual connected to Ripple, Chairman Chris Larsen, has been linked to efforts to discredit Bitcoin through financial support for Greenpeace's USA Change the Code campaign.
Yep.
This initiative launched on March 29th, 2022, with $5 million from Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen seeks to change Bitcoin's code, literally changing the Bitcoin's code under the guise of reducing the environmental impact. So there is so much to unpack here. Let's just dig in and just remind everyone. I hope that a lot of people have good memories, but this is just a quick reminder that this company wants to basically drive the ESG initiative down your throats and also implement CBDCs all along the way.
Are you saying Ripple is an enemy of crypto?
I am saying Ripple is an enemy of crypto.
Oh, damn. You heard it here first, folks.
So the drive towards central bank digital currencies is accelerating, Ripple emerging the player in the global effort, which is falling apart with the disbandment of Klaus Schwab today. Fantastic. This raises a paradox. While supporters of crypto champion decentralization, Ripple's central role in CBDCs suggests a move towards centralized control of digital currencies. As Ripple collaborates with various governments and central banks to develop these CBDCs, a tangled narrative unfolds involving environmental campaigns, Bitcoin, and grassroots activism. Ripple is at the forefront of the CBDC revolution, engaging yada, yada. Now, where in the hell is this thing I found? Let's just go to the Greenpeace Bitcoin skull. This
hardcore
absolutely screwed them. This backfired so hard on Greenpeace when they did this. This thing ended up being like an image to champion Bitcoin. What the hell are they taking? I hate this website already. Like, it makes me sweat just going on there. But this is the skull that they put out, trying to signify that the end of the world is coming. This steampunk technological dictatorship.
Hardcore.
Yeah, I mean, it's just such absolute ESG shill bullshit. And it's right up there with like Greta Thunberg in her "How dare you" comments.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Now she's just like professionally getting arrested.
Well, good for her though. I mean, what a line of work to be there, to be part of. This company is working in the back wings trying to support this man. Okay. They are working towards his goals. And that's the main thing that I'm trying to express here is that this company, Ripple, funding Greenpeace in their Change the Code initiative to really take away one of the only chances we have left at stopping these tyrants from printing us into poverty.
Yep.
In the background, not to mention all the social controls that come with it, trying to fund the demise of humanity at large. And you know what? With something like that, there is no way I can find a place in my heart to support something like that. I just can't do it. So, Chris Larson, yeah, I'm not a fan of you. You know this. But this, thank God it played back and really backfired on him in a big way. Glad to see it. I'm glad to see, the state attorney generals fight back against this idiocy.
Yep.
It really comes from, I'm no scientist, but I did work in the energy industry, hiring for windmill producers, installers, manufacturing systems, but also the power energy grid and how much energy it was actually getting from these little systems that are, mind you, a small rollout. Now, if they wanted to actually roll out solar and wind at scale, the countryside, the little areas of resources would be devastated.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
I mean, they talk about environmentalism. What do you want to just completely scorch earth to get your minerals out of the ground to create your solar panels?
Pull this up.
What's that?
Google, don't show us computer yet.
Okay.
But Google Joshua Tree solar panels.
Joshua Tree solar panel.
And apparently there's a fight breaking out in chat right now.
Okay. What about what?
I don't know. People are fighting. Crypto Steve-O's power has gone to his head. Chemistry Bro is butthurt because we're not talking to him in chat. First of all, everyone who's watching this after the fact, get in here while we're live. We have so much fun while we're live. We do interact with the chat. I don't care what Chemistry Bro has to say. Actually, I do. But
what the hell is Joshua Tree solar panels? What am I looking at here? Joshua Tree solar panels.
Did you go to news?
Let's go here. Okay, shadows over Joshua Tree. Sacrificing nature for solar power.
There you go.
Oh my God.
They're going to demolish some portions of Joshua Tree National Park.
Are you kidding me?
To make way for some solar panels.
Dude, no, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Are you fucking
Around
serious?
4,000 trees of Joshua Tree are going to be sacrificed on the altar of Gaia.
What the fuck? They can't keep getting away with this.
It was never about the environment, folks. ESG has never been about the environment because they will take away pristine Atacama Desert to mine lithium at scale on the backs of the Argentine people and Peruvian people. Also, they will ruin the pristine Joshua Tree National Park in order to make solar panels when they could just, I don't know, make a nuclear power plant in the middle of nowhere. Not in a park. You could literally put a nuclear power plant anywhere. You could put it in Alaska.
Why don't we use Alaska?
There's
for
a
more
lot
things?
of Alaska we can use.
That's an undertapped resource.
Also, there's a shitload of desert we can use that isn't Joshua Tree National Park.
Right.
Believe it or not.
That is so weird.
It's so dumb. I hate these guys.
Well, and like I used to work in northern Colorado and in Wyoming. It's well known because they were some of the first, actually, I think it's Nebraska's line and Wyoming, but there's a large amount of windmills. And when you really see these things start to be put in place and they try to get it at scale, it completely changes the skyline. There's dead birds on the ground chopped up from the damn blades.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that they cannot recycle these gargantuan systems that they put together. They need immense amounts of oil, first of all, to create it. Then you need fiberglass.
Yes.
You need trains to move them.
Yes.
You have all kinds of things that need to go in place to actually keep them running and maintain them. They're called nacelles. And if you really look at the profitability of a windmill, it costs, in terms of years of operation, a windmill needs to operate for 42 years to turn into profit. It lasts on average, with repair halfway through, mind you, 40 years. It's still in the red.
Wow.
And this is just the stuff that aggravates me because we see, and maybe it's good because more people realize that the banks lost their ass on these dumb initiatives to begin with. But you know what? It's pain that needs to be realized. It's pain that needs to be understood because most people don't even know you lose 70% of the power through these current solar energy transmission setups that we have right now.
Oh yeah, that's if you're actually even have them on a robotic arm that would point them towards the sun. If they're just stationary and lose the direct sunlight, like they just lose it as the sun, I don't know, moves through the sky. Then you're getting even less than that, and you can't recycle them. And they only last solar panels only last around 10 years.
I want to be open to new ideas, but for God's sake, be reasonable.
I hate new ideas.
I just want them to be reasonable.
All good ideas stopped around 1960. No, before that, around 1910.
Yeah, I mean,
every idea since then has been straight up ass.
Look, BJ's in the chat. One thing me and BJ talked about, I felt like would be reasonable, is like micro decentralized production of energy.
Oh, right? Hell no! No one wants that.
Well, they're not going to go through the power to do it.
That's self-sovereignty. That goes against all the principles of the basement.
Yeah, and
the
that
basement
requires them doing things.
Be your own bank, be your own army, be your own power station, be your own food supply. They cannot have people being their own power supply. That's no. Well,
and we can start by being our own bank, you guys. And that's why I'm super appreciative of Arculus. They are absolutely a fantastic partner of the channel. We are powered by Arculus. This is the world's leading cold storage platform for your crypto where you can swap, receive, buy all your crypto with a 3-factor authentication.
Love it.
Use base 10 in the checkout in the link in the description. You got to do that. I understand like your negativity on people taking control of the power production, probably accurate. They're not going to go through that. They're not going to go through all that learning. But just seeing the facade that we're all going to be saved and the plumbing of the financial system needs to be redone with XRP because it's ESG friendly, and change the code to Bitcoin while you're at it, take away the ability for self-custody. It's just so disgusting. It's so disgusting. And it drives me absolutely insane.
Annoyed.
And it's kind of nice to see the ISO narrative die away. Now it's turned into something more reasonable with RWAs. So at least they've backed out from that. But, you bring up a good damn point, man. I have a very steel trap memory, and it's hard to shake those moments where I see, because I went on Ripple's website, they took off all of the ESG.
Oh, I know.
All of the ESG.
Yeah, they're the worst.
And all due respect, being your own army is hilarious.
It's be all that you can be, bro. Veteran Crypto says, I'm doing micro hydropower. I might do a video on it.
Dude!
Bro, save that for Basement Gold.
Yes.
That is a video that should go on. Is it Basement Gold? Is that what
That's what we got to call it.
Basement
Gold. Or maybe Three Kings Gold.
Or do we call it the lower level?
Lower level. Or bunker gold.
Bunker. Just the bunker.
Bunker gold.
You're in the basement or are you in the bunker?
What should we call the next level?
There's going to be some incredibly hard to come by and potentially dangerous information that we will be handing out for a small fee in order to pay Veteran Crypto. And Drew. I think it's going to be $25 a month, but it will be extremely exclusive. The information is incredibly dangerous and volatile. You will want to be a part of it.
Well, and when we roll it out, we're going to be at risk.
Yeah,
we need your guys' support because we're putting our necks on that chopping block for you guys. I just got to I can't stop. I was like driving and I was like, maybe now's when I calm down and I just be excited about all the money we're making and all that stuff. It's like, no, it's like, as you said long ago, it's not enough to discredit, you have to demolish the lie. Or what was the saying? Do you remember? It was like you had to poison the lie.
Yeah, it's not just enough to call out the lie, you have to poison the
That's
lie.
what I felt like this morning, man.
You got it. Yeah.
That's the words that were in my mind. Three Kings Gold would be dope because it's about getting yours right on DoD Slave. Bunker Beans, the power level down below. I like this. We got to go salvage some ceiling fans. I've been saving ceiling fans, BJ. I already got a bunch of ceiling fans put together in one of my sheds. We're going to do this. We're going through, and I was like driving to work and like, I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep moving forward. I don't care about all the systems and lists that I'm on, from calling out all the garbage in the banking sector or the macro sector, all those videos exposing the CIA. We are here. We out here. Now this. Yuga Labs.
Oh man.
Behold the artist Yuga collaborated with to create the new Punks collection, calling critics of the expansion racist, sexist, homophobic, and for good measure, transphobic, all in one tweet.
She described the entire audience of the basement.
This is how she continues her mission towards an inclusive community. Throw the L's up. This is a message. So we're going to do, all right, so we're going to look at this, and then we're going to go a step further. So Nina Chanel Abney. Super Punk World will be randomly airdropped to SCW holders only, thanks to CryptoPunks NFT and Yuga Labs and everyone who has supported my project and believes in the art. I'm utterly disgusted with some of the racist, sexist, yada, yada, yada comments, controversy around this project that has unearthed what's really at the underbelly of this space. Now, more than ever, I will continue my mission towards an inclusive community where everyone is accepted and ideas that spark productive dialogue are welcomed. Okay. So you're like, you walk out of this, you're like, I wonder what was said. I wonder how to get involved to actually see what was said, right? So we're going to type in Nina. We're going to type in Nina Chanel. Let's see what we can come up with. Bam. Oh, there she is. Let's see what she said. Let's see how inclusive her community is. Oh, imagine that. All the posts are protected. I'm not blocked. I have never commented on anything to do with this project. There's no previous ill will that I could have done to this person to be blocked from even knowing what in the hell she's even talking about in the first place. But now I'm supposed to feel like I need to back her up and back up this inclusive push forward into the future and all this utopian messaging and wordage that she uses. You go to her site, you can't even get access to what the hell she's talking about here.
Okay, here we go.
What's that?
I'm on her website.
Okay.
Pull
up the full screen.
Should I? All right.
Oh, what do you got?
I'm on her website on my Solana phone.
Very rude of you.
So here's a quote. Art should destabilize whatever the subject of my work. My goal is to leave it neutral enough so that all points of view are represented. It was with this in mind that I began to create figures whose subject cannot be reduced to labels. Painting does not deliver any fixed history.
Pull up this picture.
That's incredibly deep.
Pull up this picture. This is the images.
This is the
this is what we're talking about right now.
Cannot be reduced to labels. This cannot be reduced to labels. She's definitely destabilized. That's for damn like.
What is going on with this? This is so bad. Like these things look like they're going to zero at this rate.
I feel like if this was like some kind of like Filipino rendition of Adventure Time with an incredibly low budget.
Yeah. I mean, this is put some effort into this for God's sakes, man or woman. I don't want to assume.
Well,
whatever
we can. I mean.
Oh, there she is. Okay. Okay.
Should we?
Oh, no. They'll let them find out for themselves.
Yeah,
do your own research.
Do your own research, guys.
Oh my God.
Wait, isn't Yuga like owned by private equity now?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And they're on the World Economic Forum website.
Yeah.
Right?
So I mean, look, there used to be a saying in crypto, "Don't fade Yuga." You can fade Yuga now.
Yeah, I mean that's safe to say.
Yeah, they're done. Bored apes, they're done.
It's another grandpa
Punks
moment.
Are done. Mutant apes are done.
Yeah.
All of the generative PFP stuff that's on Ethereum is done.
Yeah,
they're done.
It's not looking good. I'm not gonna lie. And then you try to get there past, like things will go bad, and then they'll delete all of these little buzzwords and all these little initiatives that they're putting out. The pronouns are bad artist. Incredible, BJ. Incredible. Pronouns are bad artists. So, not very bullish for CryptoPunks at large. Are you going on holiday?
D.D. Slave says she's pretty inclusive on the list of groups she called out.
Oh my God. I still, as a person who's never commented, never said anything bad to her, I go and I'm like, okay, let's hear it with an open mind. Let's go find out effing blocked. Protected, whatever the hell that means. Only approved followers can see Nina Chanel's post.
She's better than you, bro.
She is better than me. This is technological.
She's better
elitism.
than all of us.
Absolutely. So good on you, girl. Hopes it works out. Now we got to do this. D-Bridge. I've been using D-Bridge. Apparently they're rolling out the next step in becoming the bridge that DeFi deserves. Everything you need to know about the D-Bridge token.
Have these guys been hacked before?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, then now I'm scared.
Okay. We need
Every
to find
bridge
out. Hold
gets
on.
hacked,
Let's find out.
and it's not safe until it has been
D-bridge
hacked.
hacked. Let's find out. Let's see.
Oh, and go ahead and set up a raid. See who we're
Oh,
raiding.
no. Let's see here.
Thank you, sir.
We found one. Oh, my God. Oh, it's North Korea, Lazarus. I mean, they're damn good.
Love those guys.
Yeah, they're
Love Lazarus
These are
Group.
tenacious hackers.
So they did D-bridge?
They got D-bridge.
Okay, well then D-bridge is safe.
Yeah, we already passed the
We're
test
good.
here.
Passed the test.
Yeah.
I used it 2 days ago.
I used it today. I'm going to use it again tonight
Okay.
for a very dark, degenerate.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
were
saying?
you bridging to base?
Yes, I'll be bridging to base into the dark depth of base with my D-bridge, but I'm collecting the points.
Okay.
And I do think that there is still an airdrop coming. I've collected about 1,500 points up to now. Not a ton, but collected some. So I'm looking out for a little airdrop on that. Really, we got the NVIDIA earnings. Is there any AI tokens that have not absolutely mooned yet?
Did Akash moon?
Akash, let's see here. That's a good question. Let's go here. I'm going to duplicate this. Akash. Let's see what we got. Not much.
No,
Not
Akash
much.
is flat. Interesting.
Okay.
Well, flat. I mean, it's
Look at the cup
approaching
in handy.
previous all-time high.
Look at the cup in handy, though.
I know.
This is happening.
Cup and hand job.
Man. That, I
Who
mean,
we got? Investing Bros?
Oh.
Do they deserve it?
Owen, look
Owen-
around.
Owen
And let
says
us know in
no.
the chat. Who should we raid in a minute here?
Is Sin City up?
Let's
Who else
see
is up?
here. Akash might be a good pick. Let's go over here. Near Protocol. I already got a bag built in that one. Only one.
Only
Let's look at
one?
the ones that are down though.
Only one is the coin that's only one.
I mean, that's a tight supply right there.
That's incredibly
That's a
tight.
tight supply. Let's see here. Parsec.
Guy, chat plus one in the chat if we should raid Investing Bros. 2 if we should raid Sin City Crypto.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Who do
let
we
us
give the
know.
love to?
One,
Where do you wanna
Investing
go?
Bros. 2, Sin City. Let us know. Let's see here. AIOZ. I've got a bag of this. It hasn't really moved.
Look at my bag of Ori.
Ori?
O-R-A-I.
All right, let's go in. Chain.
Ori chain, yes. Yes.
Let's see here. Oh, shit.
Look at that.
Oh, shit.
Look
Okay.
at that.
Yeah.
We are approaching. We're about to have a breakout. It's about to nut.
I mean, I would
With
expect this thing-
microplastics.
with NVIDIA, if NVIDIA earnings come out hot, this thing's probably going to hit 20.
Yeah. I forget where I bought. I think I bought
Mm.
back in March, but yeah, Ori.
Okay.
in there.
Uniswap. I think I'm going to have to do Uniswap on this one. Looking juicy.
People want to go to Investing Bros. So
Okay. All right. We're
the people
sending
have
it.
spoken.
Yeah, I think the NVIDIA earnings is going to be kind of the next little move in, what drives the market. BlackRock
Definitely.
said something interesting and very honest this week, Nick. They acknowledged that rolling out AI is going to cost tens of trillions of dollars
Yes.
in data centers.
Oh yeah.
Not just the chip production,
Oh yeah.
not just the blockchain and data use and storage.
And the power usage.
Right. The literal data centers.
Yeah.
They're admitting all
Trillions.
these things. And that leaves you with a big question. Are they going to move towards AI and walk away from their ESG initiatives and stop pushing that EV narrative so that they can actually make AI happen in reality at scale? Or do they continue down the road and try to do both EV and AI at the same time? Because both require complete infrastructure overhaul.
Yeah,
If you
I'm
really
glad
think
you
about
brought that up because EVs,
it.
they're
Mhm.
cooked.
Yeah.
No one can do EVs. They've all figured it out. It's just not happening. Again, shout out to Cash Jordan, one of the better YouTube channels out there, doing a full deep dive on just how poorly the EV rollout is going in New York City. If in the centralized world powers, they want to impoverish people as soon as possible, and AI is the tool for that. So they're going to go all in on AI. Look for, is my prediction, the next 5 years, the Silicon Prairie to open up.
Okay.
Because what do you need to make a data center? You need a lot of space.
Yes, you do.
And there's a lot of space in flyover country. So expect all the states between the Rockies and the Mississippi to get really, really populated.
Okay.
Very, very soon.
That would be like a real estate play in like Oklahoma, Nebraska.
Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska,
Yeah.
all the Dakotas, because
Yep.
they also like cold weather.
Okay.
Because they
Okay.
generate a lot of heat. They're going to put a lot of these
Dude,
underground if
Wyoming.
they can.
Why are we leaving Wyoming out of this conversation?
I mean, yeah, the eastern part of Wyoming is basically just a moonscape.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, it's a moonscape. That's how you feel when you're out there pheasant hunting.
Yeah.
Dude, some of the best moments I had is just pheasant hunting. You walk like 20 miles in a blizzard.
Yeah.
We come home, your chin and your whole face is just frozen solid.
Yep.
Now, this is an interesting thing to think about. Acknowledging that they have to roll out tens of trillions of dollars to make AI happen. Meanwhile, they have to destroy entire city parking centers, massive amounts of infrastructure to make their EV charging stations a reality, not to mention the lithium and cobalt they need. Which one are they going to choose? I'm going with you, Nick. I think that they're going to roll out AI. They need to replace workers,
They have to.
right?
Yeah.
The plebes are speaking up.
Yep.
They want their $30 an hour now in California. 20 wasn't good enough.
I love it.
So
I should
there it
go work
is.
in California.
What a world. What a time to be alive,
I
Nick.
love it,
I
guys.
appreciate you bopping on the show with me.
Absolutely.
When are we going to do the giveaway? When?
Probably next week when we roll out, I guess, basement gold or the lower level. I don't
Yeah.
know what we're going to call it, but we got to put some content in there. Taco's going to teach us how to use Discord a little bit better. We'll do the giveaway next week, but I will give XRP to someone who comments their XRP address on this video. Comment it.
Do it.
I will send you whatever XRP I have in my Exodus wallet.
And may it do you well. May the
Yeah.
odds be ever in your favor.
Yeah.
Appreciate every single one of you. Got BJ up in
Wow.
the chat. Veteran Crypto, Coleman Estater, Deadwood, Crypto Steve Osak, Nasty DOD Slave, Green Day Prophets, Just Jim. Quite a few names in here. Chemistry Bro, good to see you again, man. Appreciate every single one of you. On the way out, make sure to smash that like, share this stream out, say hello to are we going to Investing Bros?
Yep.
Say hello to them from us, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Appreciate all of you.
Later.
Goodbye.